had to shower. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whoever you may be. My name is Rana. Sorry, I have something in my eye. And I'm a certified life coach and healer of multiple disciplines. Happy New Year, everybody. Again, I hope you've started the year with a bang and positive note. Why do we always check it? I don't know about you guys, but I know that I see a lot of people checking there. They're like, you know, and they're on the on the video. Anyway, so this is the first official video for this year, 2024. And so what I thought I would do, oh, by the way, please watch it till the end. I know a lot of people watch the beginning and then whatever, and then they just, no. I mean, this is for you. This is something that I will serve you. And this is truly to raise your vibration. I'm going to be recapping everything that we did last year in one video. I'm going to give you the tools to raise your frequency, to help you awaken and get yourself on that high vibration, and how you can change your negative thoughts into positive ones, how to manifest. And then we will end the session with a little sound bowl healing where you don't need to chant. You can chant with me or not. Chanting is we're going to talk about a lot of things today. So bear with me. It is going to be a very special video. It will be an hour long, so it's like watching a movie, but instead you are learning you are being given tools to elevate your frequency, to elevate yourself, to learn how to be able to self-love, because a lot of us think, oh, I love myself, but we really don't. We don't really believe it, because we're triggered by certain things, because of conditioning that we've had as children, because of a lot of things. And it truly takes a lot of work to truly be able to look at yourself and be like, I'm awesome. And that's not ego. Put ego aside. I'm brilliant. I am so worthy and I love myself. And this is why I love others, and this is why I will attract all the good things on that vibration that are meant for me. Because you see, what you need is not necessarily what you want. What you want in life is not necessarily what you need. So again, and I will say this, whoever came up with be careful what you wish for was a genius, because it is be careful what you wish for. Because, you can wish for this, that, the other, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. So anything that you say, just always say, if it's for my best and highest. Like, this is what I want, this is what I'd like to do, whatever it is, for my best and if it's for my best and highest. So, recap of all of last year, because I know people watch the content or don't. I know that they like a lot of people tend to just, as they're going through Instagram, just like things without actually watching the content, which I find pretty sad, because it's like, if you're gonna like something and if you know something is gonna do you good, why not watch it, We sit there and watch movies, we sit there and scroll through pictures for hours, but then we don't take our time to truly listen to something that can be beneficial to us. So it is up to you. This is here for you guys to take out of it what you need, and maybe what you want, but more so what I feel. And I stand behind everything that I'm going to say to you, because I have firsthand been in every single situation, worked on myself. I've been working on myself since 2010. I've always tapped into energy, but never quite understood it. until in 2010 I went to, so I'll tell you a little bit of history about myself. I went to India in 2010. I was an addict, and I think what the reason behind it, not I think, I know, is I wanted to see why the brain functions in a certain way on certain things, and why people reacted a certain way to a certain, frequency. And so I thought, oh, to elevate my mind, lets me try numerous things. And don't regret a thing that I did, because this is who I am today. But I did reach complete rock bottom. I was playing cards with the devil. But that being said, that was my journey and my path, and I am very, very grateful for it. Because when I hit rock bottom, I wasn't like, oh God, it's the end of the world and oh, woe is me. I got up and I was like, Rana, you're gonna do something about this. What is wrong with you? And it was so weird, you guys, because the experience that I had was, I remember this so like it was yesterday. I actually wrote a song about it. It's on Spotify. It's called I Found Myself, under Rana Reigns. So it is exactly what happened. I found myself. So I was sitting doing music. I was in my studio in 2010. I'll never forget this. And I had like an outer body experience. And I saw myself looking at myself, and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are such a beautiful, light soul. Why are you sabotaging everything? You have faith. You believe in God. You pray. You do everything. What is wrong with you? And it's like I saw myself, and I was like, no. And then, and I swear to God this is true, out of nowhere, like this voice came, right? And it was like, okay, now you have a decision to make. You either go to the light or stay in the darkness, but you gotta choose now. So I was like, oh my God, this is real, I gotta do something about this. So I got up, I called my parents, and I'm like, I'm going to India. I've decided that I'm going to India, to Pune. I don't know what it is. I've heard about it. A friend of mine had told me about it. And I thank you, Aurora, for that. He's Indian. And he was like, Rana, there is an ashram called Osho. And I don't know, but I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Osho. He was a big guru. He wrote many books. Now, I didn't resonate with his books. I'd read them, but I didn't know what to expect or anything. And so I thought, you know what? If I'm going to learn about energy, well, the way to do it maybe would be to go somewhere like that and not take substances, right? So I picked up my bags, and I called my parents, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And I booked a flight, and I went to India, not knowing where I was going. And what was funny is I love my heels and all of that. So I'm like with 2 huge bags, my heels and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to India. And I go to India, and I go to Bombay. And then I'm like, okay, well, there's something called Pune, and there's this Indian guy, taxi driver that doesn't even speak English. I mean, anything could have happened, but see, it was a calling for me. And so I went with no expectation, and I was just like, okay, I need to do this for me, right? So I get in the car, and we're like going, and I'm like, Pune, yeah, Osho, Pune. Anyway, 4 years later, 4 hours later, he gets me there. And I walk in, right? And so it's like a huge community. I'll tell you something, Audra, it's really funny. Because when I came back, my parents thought I was in a cult, because I'd be sitting in the room going, and they're like, okay, what is our daughter into? Anyway, so I go into to this place, and like, everybody is dressed in like this purple dress. Like the monks, they wear the orange. this was like purple. And then like you go through the gates and it's gorgeous. I mean, coming in from Mumbai to Pune, it's like I saw, oh, it's so heartbreaking. This poverty, you know, it was like people sleeping under trash bags. Literally, that was their home. And they were smiling. And we break a finger, we're like, oh my God, you know. And it was so incredible because it was the first time I had been to India. And in India, you either love it or hate it. I loved it. I thought it was so magical. For me, I was reborn there. Like literally, it changed my life forever. So we were driving in the car, and I know I'm jumping ahead, but I just wanted to let you know what I saw. So it was like all this poverty and people literally houses right next to each other, on top of each other, with like 20 million kids. And then all of a sudden it goes from, and literally it's like from this house to the next, this beautiful, huge mansion, you know, mansions everywhere, gorgeous. And I was like, oh my God, like literally, there's nothing that I've seen like that in my life. And I've traveled around, like I've been around. It went from poverty to rich in like that. And I was like, wow, okay, where are we going? So anyway, I get to Pune and I'm sitting with my big luggage, my high heels, and I'm like walking and everybody's dressed and I walk in and everything's so beautiful and clean. And that it's like, wow, you don't even, like that's, and India, you know, because of the people and all these talks, ding, you know, like 20 million cars and like people, you know, crossing the street and cows and all of that. And then you come into this place and it's so serene. And it's like people are so welcoming. Not that the Indians were, but it was incredible. Everybody was smiling. But I mean, when we walked into this place, I was like, what? And they were like, okay, no phone, no this, no that. I was like, no phone? No TV? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna watch this or that. So I'm like, I'm getting the hell out of here tomorrow. I mean, that's it. So I go into the room and literally, just the bed, bathroom. And they're like, here, you gotta go buy your, the dress, you know. You have two. One is purple, and for the night is white. And now I didn't get it at first, you know, but actually now I get it. It's so smart because it doesn't, we're all the same. There's no class, there's no family background, there's no rich or poor or this or that. We're all at the same level for the same intention at the same place, healing ourselves in whatever way. But that's the beauty of it, you know, that was like what struck me. And I was like, there's no way I can leave. Are you kidding me? So put on my luggage, went and got this dress. There's dresses or whatever. And so there's like meditations from 6 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, every hour on the hour. Now you don't have to go. That's the beauty of it, is that you have you have them there, and every meditation is different. I didn't even know what meditation was. You know, I knew people meditated. People say meditation is yoga. It's not. Yoga is just balancing this. Meditation is completely different. There's many meditations. But anyway, so I go to the first meditation at 6 o'clock. Of course, I had to do them all for myself, right? And it's a bit hectic and it's very tiring and it takes a lot out of you. Every meditation is 1 hour. But what was really smart about it was the meditations in themselves. I didn't know then, but today when I look back, and I was like, you know, it's like, wow, it teaches you how to literally, like that, change emotion. So for example, I'll give you an example. The first meditation was called Dynamic, right? Oh God, I'll never forget this. So we all, it's at 6 o'clock, whoever wants to go there. and you can't be late. If you're late, you're not in. So there's it's like a room, right, with everybody, and you get these like to shut your eyes, because you're supposed to close your eyes, but a lot of people are like, you know, and so I don't know anything, right? I walk into this thing and people are there, hello, yeah, hello. Nobody's really talking, but there's like maybe like 50, 60 people in this one room. And you're not even given instructions, okay? So all of a sudden I hear like music come on, and then people start screaming. They're like, and so you're supposed to scream. And I'm like, I have my you know, the one you are in the plane to sleep or whatever. I'm like, and like this woman next to me is like, and she's like going crazy and hitting herself and like that. And I'm like going, because I felt so like, oh my God, like what the hell? And then 20 minutes in goes boom. And then everybody stands up and they're like, ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I was like, okay, ooh, 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 right? Why ooh, 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 I don't know. And then boom, 20 minutes later, and then you just have to freeze. However you are, you have to freeze, and it's mind over matter. So if you're like this, it's like, you know, slowly. But you do it, right? And then boom, and then you start dancing. So everybody's like dancing, and people are like exaggerating movements, and they're like, with all this thing, you know, bumping into each other and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know, because, I mean, come on. You walk into this place, you see people doing that. It's a bit like, you know, cuckoo crazy for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I mean? No pun intended, but that's what it was like for me. At first, obviously, I love it now. I would love to go back every year. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
We've been fighting for so many years, thinking small, wrapped in fear. So much confusion, let's make it clear. I think it's time for a change.